Welcome again. For our Go Blue question, we can see here we have a weather symbol on the right, weather symbol on the right. So make sure to copy that weather symbol with all the numbers, all the way it's drawn, everything there. Copy that to page 11. You're probably wondering, why is page 10 blank? Well, I decided to push back an activity that's going to be on page 10 to next week. So we're going to leave that blank. We're going to do that next week. No worries. Now, with that symbol there on the right, what you got to do is you got to tell me the pressure of that symbol, wind direction, wind speed, dew point, cloud coverage, weather, and temperature. Where do I find the answer? The answer in your notebooks should be on page 9, the bottom of page 9. We did this, I think, a couple days ago before we went to the media center and did all that stuff. So I think we did this on Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken, right? So go ahead, use that to your advantage to answer these different components of that weather symbol. Again, you should copy the symbol on the right, in the picture on the top right, and then the A through G on the left side, page 11. I'm going to get attendance going here while you guys work on that. One moment, guys, just taking attendance. All right. Just going to look at my names. I'm not going to say names out loud today. Just looking at my list here. Let me fill in the other bubbles, though. And we should be writing down the symbol on the right and the categories on the left for today's Go Blue. Page 11. You're going to skip page 10. Skip page 10. Oh. All right. Looks like, okay, I've got Angel here today. Oh, let's see. Participants. Okay. Yep. Just making sure I get all the names. So if you're here, I'll have you in attendance. No worries. Okay. And then, so Daniela, Diego, Irina, and Joseph, and Sawani, and Damien. All right. Oh, Damiona, I fixed it. Okay, Damiona. It said Damien earlier, so Damiona, you are marked here. You are marked. Where's it at? One second. Let me try one more thing. Yep. Okay, I got you, Damiona. Okay. All right. Again, make sure to stay silent. I will check attendance one more time at the end of the class session. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and begin our stuff here. See if you can answer to the best of your abilities. Add in the chat. It adds to our participation grade if you participate in that. And that is much appreciated as always, right? Oh, I pressed a YouTube video. It's loading it, so I gotta pause it. All right. Let's see. Okay, so let's break down our weather symbol from the other day. Weather symbol, got to stay up to date as best we can. You notice I did post a bunch of YouTube videos, but the majority of you guys have been here every day, so that should be fine. You're way ahead of those who have not, right? That's always a good thing. So letter A and B, do I have an answer for who could tell me what the pressure and the wind direction of the symbol would be? Add it in the chat at any time. If not, we'll do it in person and I'll help out as well. So Angel, did you maybe, and I'm not going to make you do all of them, but did you have an idea as to what maybe pressure could be? What number? Top right? Yep, 023. So Angel just correctly told us that the pressure number is 023, letter A, 023. All right, so that is our pressure number. All right. And then now we've got our wind direction. So if I've got that line pointing down, This line right here, right? It's pointing down and it's going to the right. Based on north, south, east, west, if it's going down, Angel, just so you understand, is that south or north if it's going down? So if it's going, is down, south or north? South, exactly. And it's going slightly to the right. So is the right going to be east or west? Yep. So it's going to be what again together?
South.
Perfect. Southeast, southeast. So for letter B, we have the direction southeast. We base that off of the line coming off the circle, right? Pressure is the top right number. Wind speed, I'm going to give this to you guys. Wind speed is going to be the line right here. The little lines that come off the line off the middle, okay? These little lines represent wind speed. The larger of these lines is 10 knots. The smaller of these lines is 5. So together, that would be what, Angel? Yep, so 10 knots is the large line, 5 is the small. Together, that would be 15 knots, 15 knots, exactly. We'll go over more about wind speed. Sorry, I showed that an accident. We'll go over more about wind speed another day. Okay, we're going to break all this down entirely next week. No worries. Dew point, I'm going to help out. Anyone in the chat want to do dew point? That's one of the numbers, pretty easy. I'll give you guys 10, 15 seconds to do dew point. Otherwise, I have somebody who's going to steal it. All right, Angel, could you tell us dew point? It is the 65. It's the number on the bottom left. You know that from page 9, right? Hopefully, right? Cloud coverage, we've got the circle half filled. So if it's half filled, what percent of it is covered by clouds? If it's half filled, if something's half, what percent is that? 50, right? 50%. So cloud, it's like partly cloudy, half and half, partly cloudy, half and half. And then let me check out my weather symbol sheet here just to double check that too. Hold on. Yep, we'll say out there. And lastly, for weather, I'm going to give this one to you because you've not seen this at all yet. We're going to go over this next week. It's a zigzag symbol, like a lightning bolt. So we're going to say thunderstorms. Thunderstorms for letter F. Thunderstorms. Okay. And lastly, could somebody tell me the temperature number? Temperature number. It's going to be 75, 75, that top left number. Just got to know the numbers, know the figures, all that. You're all set, guys. Again, those are the answers for the Go Blue. If you guys, I'll keep this up for 10 seconds. If you need more time, please take a picture now. We're going to move on to our table of contents next. Again, we need to understand how the weather symbols, what they mean, and how to break them down. Let's go to our table of contents now, keeping things at a good, faster pace. We've got weather instruments.
Hey, Mr. Campbell.
Hey, what's up?
Can you go back to the Go Blue question?
Yeah, I'm showing it to you right now. Okay, go ahead. And the question again, it's just draw the picture, have the A through G on page 11. If you could take a picture of that with your phone, that way we can just move on and finish faster.
Right, I did.
You're good, Damiana?
Yeah.
Awesome, guys. Yeah, guys, if you have any questions, let me know. I got you. Oh, you want me to stop you guys? Yeah, so go 11 and 12, weather instruments. 11 and 12, weather instruments. Give you a moment for that. Then we'll do our first practice question of the day. Again, if you're in class every day with the Zoom, and this is official attendance for the school, by the way, you won't even have to watch any of the YouTube videos. Just letting everybody know that if you're in class in Zoom, you don't have to watch any YouTube videos because you're already ahead of everybody. Give you guys a moment. Okay. Give you guys another 10 seconds. We'll move on here in a second with our first question of the day. Again, use the chat to answer the question. I need everybody to participate in that. All right, let's go to our first question of the day. Again, this is going to be on page 5 in your notebooks if you are having trouble finding the answer on page 5. Page 5, talking about weather fronts. Which type of front is most associated with strong winds and heavy rainfall. Strong wind and heavy rainfall. That is not severe. So it's really windy and really rainy, but there's no lightning, no hail, no thunder, no tornadoes. Is it A, warm, B, cold, C, occluded, D, stationary? Give it your best answer. I need all you guys to participate in the chat, Okay, thank you, Daniela. Give it your best guess if you with the card. You don't, yeah, Got it right. And I'm just speaking for my student that's in person. Joseph, thank you. Sawani, thank you. Again, it's not like lightning or storms. We're just talking rain and wind. I think I still need Damiona. I think I need, let's see, Irina. Thank you, Irina. Maybe Diego. Thank you, Damiana. All right, the answer is going to be, which all of us missed except for my student who's in person. Again, got to make sure our notes on page 5 are filled out, guys. We've got, those are the weather fronts. It's going to be letter C, occluded front, C, occluded. In case you guys knew, cold fronts do bring severe weather. Those are tornadoes and storms. The occluded fronts bring the rain and the wind. The rain and the wind, a little different. Kind of severe, but not as severe. Moving on to our notes for today, guys. I want you to go to page 12. Page 12. Again, because a lot of us don't have printers for fill in the blanks, I want you guys to just take pictures of these and write them at a later time to the best of your abilities. So it'll take more time because we're gonna kind of go fast on these notes because they're fill in the blank for my students in person. So I recommend, again, you take pictures and then write them as we go along, or write them at a later time. Just so we're not sitting here the whole 45 minutes writing stuff, right? So let's go to page 12 and check out the we'll check out the notes for that. Yes? Not yet, but we will with quizzes and tests and stuff, yeah. So keep in mind, guys, we will have notebook checks and I think quiz is coming up. We'll just see. The quizzes are going to be different, though. The quizzes will be like back-to-back days, like on test days for my in-person students. But we will still have notebook checks. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get to our first section. Again, you only need the bullets and the title. Only need the bullets and the title. Okay? Take pictures because it will be too much time for you to write. Page 12 is going to be titled Weather Instruments. Page 12 is titled Weather Instruments. So that's right here, right? Title that Weather Instruments, page 12, page 12. So we're looking at what devices, what tools do we use to measure and get data for weather, right? Well, our first one's going to be thermometer. We all know about the thermometer, don't we? What does the thermometer measure? Temperature, basic, easy stuff, right? So you got a vial of glass filled with the fluid in it. When the fluid gets hot, it expands and goes up. When the fluid gets cold, it goes down and decreases when it condenses. Now, back in the day, they used to use mercury inside this. Mercury. Why is mercury bad? Anybody know? Why is it bad to have mercury? Well, it's bad because it's poisonous. So you imagine you got these thermometers going in people's mouths and there's like mercury inside the glass, right? Very bad. So now instead of mercury, they use alcohol. Okay, it's safer, better for the environment, and a lower cost. Let's go ahead and watch a quick, we have no video questions today, so I have a bunch of video clips. Let's check out why mercury is bad. We said it's poisonous, but what health problems could it cause if you get exposed to it? Believe it or not, guys, one second, I just gotta get through this ad. Some seafood is high in mercury. You got like marlin, shark, whale, dolphin. If you get in that, most people don't eat those things, but those things do have high mercury. Tuna can have mercury in it, as well as like reptiles as well. Like snake has mercury in it. So eating that strange food, those strange animals can be bad for your health, believe it or not, right? The baby, right? And to the student who messaged me a minute ago, it's okay. No worries, it happens. Just make sure it doesn't happen too much and you're all set. Again, if you're in here with this, guys, these videos, if you're in my normal class, like usual 6th period, or you're in the online 7th period that I can't teach live, again, if you're attending class each day with the Zoom, you do not have to watch the YouTube videos. You'll be all caught up. So let's go to our next instrument. We have the barometer. To my students my online students, you do not have to write the 3rd bullet. Just write the 1st and the 2nd one. Only write the 1st and the 2nd one. Don't write the 3rd one. I'm going to see if I can is there something I can write? Here, let's see here. Pen, I'm going to cross that one off. So let's see. Yeah, let's not worry about that. Let's not worry about it. Oh, cool. That's the first time I've ever used this, guys. I'm having too much fun. What else they got up here? Eraser, highlighter, laser. Wait, let's see. Oh, cool. Sorry, guys. I'm having fun. Okay, so what does a barometer do? Well, a barometer is going to measure the air pressure. I know for a lot of us, if we work at food places, you go to the freezer, you'll see one of these in the freezer, right? Again, just measures the air pressure. And we already know, what does high pressure do? Okay, high pressure is going to cause clouds to shrink or grow, Angel? Yeah, shrink. So clouds get diminished and shrink when they are under high pressure, and clouds are going to grow when they're in low pressure because it lets the clouds expand. Again, go ahead and take a picture if I'm going too fast, which I probably am, just to save you guys time. Again, I know a lot of us can't print out fill in the blanks at home, so I don't post the fill in the blanks. We're just going to write the notes word for word from our phone pictures. We'll do our best with that. Okay, you all good? I'm going to move on unless somebody has a big issue with that. Take a picture if I'm going too fast, which should be for almost all of us who are online. All right, let's go to our next instrument. Oh, I got to just turn this off maybe. How do I get this? There we go. Okay. Next one, let's do our card question. We'll do it later. All right. Next, we've got a sling psychrometer. I'm going to go ahead and see how much of this I can cut down for my online students. Let's see. A pen. Measures relative humidity. I like that the whole first bullet's good. Wet one of the thermometers and swing the psychrometer around a few times. This all kind of works. I don't know how much of this I can break down. I'll break down a few times, but everything else is fine. Everything else is good. Okay. So what is a sling psychrometer? It's like a stick that has 2 thermometers on it. One is going to be a wet thermometer. One's going to be a dry thermometer. Okay. And with these thermometers, right, what you're going to see is that the one that's wet is going to cool down the other thermometer a lot faster because of evaporation, cooling things down. When things evaporate off your skin, it cools you down, okay? So the more it evaporates, the drier the air is. So let's go ahead and check out and see how that is used, Got a dry thermometer. If you think kind of like a sparkler, you're going to spin it like a sparkler or kind of like a lasso or a sling. Let's go check it out. Check it out this next video. And 1 second as I'm going to drag this over here. I'll have it set up here in a second.
One of the great challenges in this world is
always got to get through the YouTube ads. You guys know how it is. Oh, you guys, Dante, make sure we got, okay, I got you, Dante, no worries, I got you. Okay, so that's sling psychrometer. Let's move on to our next thing here. And let's see, next we've got the rain gauge. Really short and sweet. I know you guys can write this right now the way it is written. It's super short, a rain gauge. And I bet you guys can know what it is just by looking at it. It's measuring the amount of rain, just the amount of rain you get in a day or in a time period. Okay. So again, all about the rainfall in those amounts. Just collects it. Okay, not a good idea. It's obviously, if you get one of these and it collects water, don't drink out of it because of acid rain potentially. You don't know what's in that water and that cloud stuff. And you don't know what animals have tried to go in there as well that could get you sick. So again, always be careful with rainwater. Maybe not the best idea to drink it once it's been collected. Let's take a look here now at one of our second questions. Okay, second question of the day. I want to see what you guys think. Please participate. Which type of surface winds are found within the tropic region of the Earth? Is it A, trade winds, B, westerlies, C, easterlies, or D, faroe winds? Again, if you want to find the answer, I think it's on page 7 or 8. Which winds are matched with the tropic region? Tropic region. Okay. Let's see. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you. Great job. Got the question right, Joseph. Great job. Okay. Great job, Angel. Got it correct. Let's see. Dante, fantastic job. Got it right, Dante. Great job, sir. Still need Irina, still need Daniela. Great job, Irina. All of you guys are direct messaging the right answer. Fantastic job. Sawani, Damiona, Daniela, you can participate. Damiona, thank you, Damiona. Anybody else? 5 seconds, 5 seconds. Make sure we're following along, so I know you're with me. It's going to be letter A, trade winds. Trade winds, tropics, Hadley cells. Trade winds in the tropics, trade winds in the tropics. Let's go ahead and go back to our instrument notes. Let's do a couple more here and we'll call it a day. Okay, I believe we left off on rain gauge. Let's do some more. We got a bunch of short ones right now, guys. We've got wind vane next, wind vane, okay? You see these, you might see these on barns, you might see these on mailboxes, okay? This is simply going to show the wind direction, right? Wind direction, where the wind is blowing. North, south, east, west, right? Easy stuff, easy stuff. Wind vane, wind vane. All right. So again, make sure, I take a picture. If I go too fast, we're going to keep things moving because this was quite short. Maybe not exactly a wind vane, but I thought this video would be fun to show. It does relate to wind and using an instrument with the wind. Let's check it out. Maybe a little throwback video here for some of us, right?
Could switch.
Oh, one second. Mr. Kilbert show us. It's just a Geico commercial, guys. It was kind of a popular one back in the day. Next, we have anemometer, anemometer, like anemometer, right? Anemometer. Here's the thing, guys. I've not seen a Geico commercial in a long time, and I'm told, is it still showing like the gecko? The gecko is always the gecko. Back in the day, they had some cavemen. We had the pig video there, right? But I haven't had cable in years, so I just don't see a lot of these commercials anymore. I stream, Hulu, Netflix. Yeah, I do. A lot of us not own cable. And let me know in the chat if you want to add to the conversation. Angel, do you guys have even cable anymore or no, just streaming? Yeah. People are they're just unplugging cable apparently. But hey, I mean, why watch a scheduled thing with commercials and you can just watch what you want at any time, right? That's the idea. So this thing, it's got a bunch of cups on it. It's this metal thing that spins. It's going to be measuring wind speed. I think we had one of these in the courtyard near N Hall in the back of the school a little bit. So again, this is a wind vane. I'm going to show a quick video of this one too. Okay. Again, you're going to see just 30 seconds here. Wind vane. Used for wind speed. Okay. And of these two, which one is the anemometer? Left or right? On the left, right? Now, what's the right one going to be? What's that? We just saw it. It's showing, the one on the right is showing the wind what? It's wind vane. It's showing the wind direction. Exactly, guys. So we have the anemometer and the wind vane there. And when I say anemometer, I think of like anime, right? So we've got Dragon Ball Z characters. We've got Naruto. They move at super fast speeds, right? That's going to be answering that for our anemometer. Maybe helps you out that. Okay. Let's do a quick question here, I think. Add your answer in the chat. Which of these weather instruments is responsible for measuring the relative humidity? Relative humidity. Is it A, anemometer, B, barometer, C, thermometer, or D, sling psychrometer? A lot of ometers. See what you guys got. See what you guys got added to the chat. Great job. Got it right, Angel. Fantastic job. Okay, next, let's see. Thank you, Joseph. Got it right. Fantastic job. Think I need, let's see, Daniela, Damiona, Irina, Diego, Dante, Sawani. Make sure we're participating, adding answers to the question. A, B, C, or D. Okay, thank you, Damiona. Thank you, Diego. Okay, let's check it out. Thank you, Daniela. The correct answer, because if we're taking notes, we should know, hopefully, is going to be letter D, sling psychrometer. Sling psychrometer, that's with the two thermometers on the stick spinning around, right? Moving on to our next one, weather maps. How are weather maps useful? Give you guys a moment for that. We're going to start our game of Kahoot here in about 5 minutes. We're going to stop and start Kahoot in about 5 minutes. You guys want that? And then I'm gonna save you.
Teachers, students, please run into the room.
1 second.
At this time, if you have not yet turned in your updated seating charts, please do so. It's very, very important that every teacher has turned in an updated seating chart. So I know everyone's on campus and everyone can hear me. Please turn in an updated seating chart for all classes. Thank you.
And on this, I'm just going to go because you should already have meteorologist on there. We'll just say forecast the weather, right? So again, it's the map. It shows all the symbols, the H's, the blue H's, the red L's, the lines with the shapes. All that represents, again, forecasting the weather, right? That's what our weather maps are going to be used for. Make sure to take a picture if we go too fast. Here's my next clip from the Weather Channel. Kind of gives us a good glimpse of those as well. Let's see. I think this will be the last video I show today. Actually, let's save ourselves some time. Oh, no, you know what? I gotta go ahead and just show you a little bit of it, I guess. Let's see here. I'm just going to show a minute of this, kind of a good example. Shows us some solidifying those ideas you learned about a little bit already.
Moving northward, or in any direction, the leading edge of that warm air mass is where we draw this warm front, which is going to be the little red line with the half circles. The best way to remember it is they're like little half suns, so they're always denoting warmer.
So there's our warm fronts, right?
Work it out that way. Where
all the symbols on the map making a forecast.
Like that. So that's
and moving forward,
pressure.
Well, we had our cold front earlier, right?
The front, when you point
right there, blue triangles. And then we'll move on with our pressure systems. Low pressure, spinning
moves counterclockwise,
high pressure clockwise, right? And then don't forget with the low pressure system, we're going to be getting those rains, right? So the cold front, stormy weather. The warm front will bring about just regular rain showers. And you'll see that right there. Okay, so just saving you guys a lot of time there. Sorry to be so fast forward rewinding it so much. Let's move on now to, let me see here. Move on to our next one, which is going to be hygrometer. Last one of the day. And I'm just going to go ahead and save you time and do this right here. So again, just like the sling psychrometer, it measures humidity, but it's not relative humidity, it's regular humidity. Regular humidity. Okay. Hey, what's up? Simultaneous class. Oh, no, I did already. You're good. Okay. So now instead of relative humidity, it's going to be, again, regular humidity. Just the moisture of the air, moisture of the air. Let's do our last card question before we start our review game for today. Or actually, I think I showed all my card questions. So we are good. We'll stop there. Let's go ahead, sign in now for Kahoot, our last activity of the day. Again, if you sign in, you'll automatically get 1% bonus to your grade. If you get top 3, you will be getting triple and quadruple bonus points for that grade. What was my other question? Oh yeah, keep in mind a lot of these questions might be used on future quizzes or tests. You can pull it up here. 1 second. Again, this is our last activity of the day. Last activity of the day. Oh, 1 second, just gotta let it load. And do not sign out, guys. Do not sign out.